Only for her to come out and say that everything y'all said was reality. That's crazy. Like everything y'all said, y'all was like, yeah, they putting Sacred in Jay hair, everything. Y'all just kept saying like Jay hair was Sacred, like he been using Sacred, that's what grew his hair. No, his hair really got a whole vlog. Okay, I'm about to react to the new Sacred video they dropped. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it a little bit from the beginning, and then when I started hearing B talk, I'm like, I'm going to do a video on it. Like, I want to see what she about to say because it just popped up soon as I had came on YouTube. So let's see what the blueprint is about.
Rocky steps.
Wait, could you see? I'm nosy. I was trying to see if that was B, if the video was showing.
Everyone wants to know the details of Jay's hair transformation. Jay told me a few months ago he was planning on combing out his locks for the Philly show with the Roots. He wanted to do this in honor of his father.
Aww.
His name was Adnis Reeves, and his favorite sports team was from Philly. His dad used to rock a fro, so he wanted to rock a fro in his honor.
First lock.
Aww.
Now, I wasn't all the way convinced that he would be able to comb out his locks, considering he had such thick, long wigs, and his hair had been locking for over 8.
Oh my goodness, her saying wigs. No, that's crazy.
First lock.
Now, I wasn't all the way convinced that he would be able to comb out his locks, considering he had such thick, long wigs, and his hair had been locking for over 8 years.
Period.
I thought it was always beautiful that the real reason Jay grew out his hair was to show Blue that her hair was like his hair.
Aww.
Let me rewind and tell you some backstory. Our daughter was about 5, and she wasn't feeling very confident about her hair at that time.
Aww.
When she told her father that, it inspired Jay to grow out his hair.
No, that's crazy how the world, and I was a little kid at the time. I was a little kid at this time, but I did see all the stuff they said about Blue Ivy hair. And like hearing that she felt like that as a kid, oh my goodness. It's like B have a backstory about hair through her mom, and then Jay have it by showing it through Blue. This is, oh my goodness.
We really wanted her to love and embrace every inch of her gorgeous curls. It also inspired Blue to be the voice of the award-winning book, Hair Love,
by Matthew A. Cherry,
as well as songs like Formation, Baby Hair and Afros, and Brown Skin Girl. And who would have thunk? All of this healthy hair could grow beyond that low-cut Caesar with the deep waves.
What you doing, Blue?
I'm detangling his hair.
Thank you, baby.
This is history in the making.
The 5-year-old Blue had no idea that her father's hair had texture like hers.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Good morning. It's day 2 of removing Jay's locks.
Now Jay took better care of his hair than any person I know. He gets his hair washed religiously. And honestly has been one of Cécred's most loyal customers.
I was just about to say, so y'all know he's a Cécred.
What you got going over there? Got that Indian in my family.
He does.
Cherokee. Ain't nothing but no Cherokee.
His hairstylist was Nakia Collins, and I believe that Jay's commitment to consistency was key in nurturing and maintaining the health of his hair using only Cécred products for so many years.
So as long as she was like creating this business, he was like, wow, that's crazy. Like I don't want to say experimenting in a way, but like using his hair to show. And then for him to like take his hair out now, wow, and use Cécred to do it. And then it's most likely going to keep using Cécred, with whatever he do with his fro after this, if you do something to it.
It was in immaculate condition, which made a huge contribution to our ability to retain so much of his fullness, length, and his thickness while combing out. 8 years of locks.
Really long. Look at this.
Now, we all naturally shed 50 to 150 strands a day. So imagine Almost 9 years of locked hair.
I need some Cécred. I need some Cécred.
You look so handsome.
Now, I was pretty obsessed with Jay's locks. Honestly, I didn't really want him to cut them. It's a lot of memories stored in locks. Locks can be like antennas, connecting us to frequencies and energies. Hair grows, people grow, so the transformation can be emotional.
Detangling spray.
And she sprayed in my ear.
We started at the bottom of the lock and worked our way higher and higher until we got to the base.
That's crazy. Like y'all, everything y'all said, y'all was like, yeah, they putting Cécred in Jay hair, everything. Y'all just kept saying like Jay hair was Cécred, like he been using Cécred, that's what grew his hair. Only for her to come out and say that everything y'all said was reality. That's wild.
Which was the hardest to detangle.
We're using 3.
You know, this is totally locked. And I'm gonna put the comb. Look. Look.
Yeah, you
I
got a
come
miracle
in.
comb.
The
I know
sacred
that
tools
feeling.
were fantastic, especially the parting tail comb.
This is a secret weapon. It helps to have this because you're able to kind of grip.
Sometimes we detangled in a diagonal line.
Remember, all of this is locked like that. I started it sideways.
Sometimes we used our hands. Sometimes we used the brush to really work the products into larger sections of the hair. We mixed the detangling spray with the
It's like a
products
kid sitting on the
into
floor.
larger sections of the hair. We mixed the detangling spray with the moisturizing deep conditioner and our moisture sealing lotion. It made it very slippery, and it gave us the right amount of water, oil, and hydration to detangle. We used the hair and scalp balm to break down the
I
buildup,
think that's
which was the
blue.
balm.
No,
There
that's
were
B.
times I
That's B.
massaged his hair
They
with my
hands
hands
look
for about an hour, sometimes 2 hours for each wick, until I could gradually separate his hair with my finger. It was always a great accomplishment when you can finally break that wick apart and get access to go through one lock at a time. Once his hair was fully saturated, we'd sometimes use a steamer to help the products penetrate deeper into the hair, restoring moisture and hydration. Then it became even easier.
This is day 5. Getting my hair combed out. Went through it. Opened it up. It's not for the faint of heart. Day 5.
Right.
I think the key ingredients are patience and love. When it got challenging, we just used more products. And I found that you didn't have to be as aggressive, and you could just let the products do some of the work. Some nights we left the product in overnight, especially on the roots where it was difficult to detangle. It wasn't just one person that removed his locks. It was a family affair.
Beautiful daughter came to help out.
I'm gonna be an influencer. We're using all
See, both of their hands, like, I think there was just blue hands.
Family affair.
Beautiful daughter came to help out.
I'm gonna be an influencer.
I don't know, they hands be looking alike. That's how y'all know that's, I mean, she's a carbon copy of Beyonce because they hands be looking alike.
We're using all of the blue products.
Working on a good one now.
Shout out to the H-Town loctician who helped start the process with us, and to Blue and every hand that contributed to this process. By the end, we kept getting better at our own individual techniques.
Sir taught us.
Okay.
It doesn't
Check
hurt.
out that technique.
I really admire Jay's patience. After 6 days of removing his locks, we spent another day detangling and really deep conditioning.
Hey, let's go.
I blow dried his hair, trimmed his ends before we washed it. Then Letty gave him his cornrows.
He had the full treatment.
This is our wrap and set foam. I'm gonna put this on his cornrows. And used our oil, our balm, and moisture sealing lotion for his braid down and his do-rag.
Look at her recording.
Oil
Wait, I went back too
and his
far.
moisture sealing lotion for his braid down.
His hair got a whole vlog. No, his straight to the backs is fire.
And his do-rag.
That look different on him. Like when you used to a certain
And
hairstyle
on show
too.
day, his fro was beautiful from start to finish. I want to thank Jay for trusting Cécred on his hair journey.
Aw.
He is forever the blueprint.
Ooh, that was a hint, y'all. That was a hint. No, his hair really got a whole vlog. I think he the first one that went to the Cécred shop. Well, had the Cécred shop that got the full treatment like that. But I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Till then.